Good morning, it's the 11th of July now, Tuesday, and I just want to talk today about the SEO stroke marketing of my e-commerce website. So I've mentioned before in the past that I have hired a supposed marketing agency experts in SEO, but I'm a little dubious about this and I haven't been happy at all. So they've been doing 2 months of work on my website, charging, but I thought they were going to charge me £700 flat rate, but it's actually £700 plus VAT, so it's £840 I've been paying for their services each month, but I haven't paid the second month's invoice yet, and I may not pay it depending on how conversations with them go later on. But basically I want to talk about what they said they were going to do for me, my thoughts on that, and then what they've actually done, and my thoughts on that, and how I think I should progress going forward. So basically, when I started 2 months ago, they give me this report about what they were going to do, and at the top it says monthly spend 700 per month. That's actually 840 because it's got VAT on it. So this is for each month, £700. Units of content 14. So they're going to have 14 bits of content they're going to create for me, and they said that one bit of content is 500 words. Okay, so 14 500-word bits of content. And this is either for my own site or other people's or guest posts, so combined 14 bits. Service search engine optimization. Okay, so month one, so last month, this is what they were supposed to do. So they carry out any remaining on-site optimization in accordance with the final select keywords, and then they'll go onto my website and they'll reword page URLs so they're better for Google. They will create meta tags, meta titles, meta descriptions, H1, H2, H3 tags if required, anchor text in the posts that are there if required, alt text and all the images. They'll give advice on the creation of new web pages to increase performance for these keywords they're targeting, and then creation and submission of XML sitemaps if needed. But actually most of that, well, all of that I've done already. Because I know what I'm doing. I've set them all up anyway, so all my URLs are good, all my meta titles, descriptions are good, my anchor text links are all good, alt tags and my images are all good, and I've got XML sitemaps submitted to Webmaster Tools or Google Search Console, so I've got all that anyway, so they didn't do any of that, basically. Or they did something, I'll tell you in a minute. Throughout the process, the company will provide with content which will follow an approval will be put on the website. And this is important. These pieces of content will be crafted using the latest search engine optimization techniques. At the end of each month, Blink will provide a report to Kid-Transit demonstrating the effects of the campaign. Okay, so that's month one there, what I've just told you about. And I got the report for month one a few weeks ago, and I wasn't happy at all. In fact, it wasn't a report. It was just me sat down with a coffee with the main guy I've been speaking to, and he basically just gave me a spreadsheet with the keywords he was targeting and how the positions have changed over the last 4 weeks, and basically hadn't. But that was it. And I was like thinking, oh well, that's not really a report. I thought you would basically go into detail about what you've done, what we don't actually see and what you're doing behind the scenes and how things are progressing, but they didn't give me any of that. And to date, when I had that meeting, they only published 7 bits of content on my website, and I think 5 of them were less than 300 words. And they were just, well, they were around my niche, around my target audience, but they weren't really specifically about keywords. They weren't targeting keywords. They were just like short form blog posts that they're not going to do anything for SEO. They're not going to rank in Google. And at the end of these articles, just had a sentence, or if you're looking for so-and-so, check out this product, and had a link to the product page which had the keyword in it. So it was like an article about something, and then it had this call to action at the bottom that had nothing to do with the article. So it was really a bit strange, and I questioned them about this, and they gave me the spiel. Oh yeah, it's really good for Google to have a call to action. It knows to follow these links to your product pages, and it'll make them know your website's about this product. I'm not convinced. It's not how I would have done it. And in the URL, they kind of had like a really long URL with the title of the blog post, but at the very start, they just had the product name or the keywords they were targeting for my campaign. So it had, like, for example, if it was frisbees, it would be frisbees, what foods to eat this summer. It would be completely irrelevant, but they were like just stuffing the keywords in because they thought that was going to help Google know what my website was about and help me rank. And this is like the old school, borderline dodgy tactics that, you know, aren't going to do any good, but they did it. And I questioned them about all of this, but they promised me they had a big, you know, plan, and this was just the very early stages and all the rest of it. So I kind of went, okay, but before we get the next invoice, I want a really thorough report of exactly everything's done in the background, because they promised me things have been done in the background. You know, they were making relationships with blogs, you know, getting ready to do guest posting and blah, 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 blah. And this was all done in the background, ready to go. So I said, okay, so next time I want this all-including report. So I know I should have stopped it then, but I didn't. I thought I'd give them the benefit of the doubt. So month 2, they said they were going to do this. Following review month 1, the agency will analyse the type of content needed in order to increase search rankings. Depending on the outcome, the agency will choose to create long or short tail content for the specific keywords and upload these to either the blog on my website or on high domain authority other websites with a domain authority of 30 plus. Each piece of content is approved and uploaded by the agency and will also be put on the Google Plus channel to encourage backlinks. Then they will give me a report again. Then we've got month 3 and month 4, which we haven't got onto, we're not going to get onto, so I'm not going to cover that. So that's what they said they were going to do. So create more content, targeting long tail keyword phrases and shorter keyword phrases, and also get content on high domain authority, 30 plus domain authority websites for backlinks. This is a report that they give me for the work that they've done over the 2 months. Keyword and competitor analysis and research. They give me an Excel spreadsheet with a few keywords and some numbers in it. I suppose that's that. Google Webmaster Account Monitoring Analysis. Don't think we've done much of that. Health site scans to identify potential issues or conflicts. Okay, they've done that. What does that mean? They haven't given me any extra data on this. They haven't told me, oh yeah, we've identified these things, or no things were identified. They haven't given me any of that. Backlink profile scans to identify potential links in need of detoxing. Have they done that? I don't know. They haven't told me. 13 articles have been created and uploaded. Articles have images and full metadata strategy and internal links. That's rubbish. The articles are just really short form general articles. Page content strategy. They use these names. I think they can take me for a bit of a fool. I think they've probably got clients that know nothing about SEO or marketing, and they probably use these terms, and these companies go, oh great, but it doesn't mean anything. Page content strategy. What they've done is they've created 2 pages on my website that have the keywords in them, but they're very similar keywords for each of the pages. So really they should have created one really high quality, really long bit of content targeting a few different keywords and been really rich content, but instead they've created 2 shorter, average at best bits of content on the website. 2 pages implemented so far: fetch rendered through Webmaster Tools and submit for indexing. Created these pages and gone to Webmaster Tools and said fetch these pages. It takes about 5 minutes to do. And they've said the website's domain authority has increased from 12 to 14 in the last 2 months. High authority linking examples can be found on the next page. Organic web traffic is positively increasing each month. See the charts below. We've got a graph of the charts. I don't know if you can see that. You can't really see it. But basically the charts haven't changed. So they've got an example of the backlinks. So they've got 5 here. Highest domain authority is 25. The lowest is 19. So remember they said they're going to have 30 plus domain authority, so they haven't done that. And they've said what keyword to target on each one, and basically these websites just look like just full of articles about different things, and maybe one of them looks a little bit relevant, but the other ones are just probably websites where you can just either pay to put a bit of content on there, or they just accept anything just to fill their website full of content. So they're not very targeted websites in my opinion. And they've done exact match links back to my website using the keywords, which is again is very old school and a bit dangerous. It's fine because I've only got 5 of them, but if they're doing hundreds of these and they all had exact match keywords linking back to my website, and it would look dodgy in Google's eyes. So I'm not happy with that at all. So really, one point here, 13 articles they've created so far. They said they're going to do 14 articles each month, so they should have like 28 articles at minimum. And 80% of the articles they've created are about 300 words or less, which is terrible. And they said they were going to create at least 500 words per article, so they're well below that. So I think overall, at the very best, they've done 1 month's bit of work across 2 months. So I'm going to meet with them, tell them this, and I'm basically going to knock on bait for the last month, unless they can prove to me that they're going to reach the targets they've set. So I'm very disappointed in this. So this is what, based off what they said they were going to do, this is what I had in my mind. I thought they're going to create high quality keyword targeting content for the website and use that as a base for ranking in Google for the keywords and also for outreach and building relationships with the websites. And that's what I thought they were going to do. But instead they created really short form, kind of pointless content. Then I thought they were going to guest post on high quality relevant websites to generate links plus increase awareness of my work. Instead, they've kind of put it on 5 websites which are just full of loads of articles, clearly just websites you can submit content to. They're not really websites with a good, loyal community readership or someone that's actually interested in the topics that we talk about. So that's what I thought they were going to do, and they haven't done it. So going forward, I'm going to stop work with them altogether. I'm not going to progress on to the next month, so that's it. I'm probably not going to pay for this final month because they haven't really done the work they said they're going to do. And what I'm going to do is, it's really, one thing that it's done is make me think clearly about what I want for my website and how I see the content marketing strategy and SEO for the website. So this is what I'm going to do, is it's really focus my mind, and I think, well, I'm definitely going to sort of take care of it myself and hire people myself. I thought I could hire an agency just to do it for me and I could just step back and just pay them and they would do everything, but it hasn't worked out. And I'm sure, well, there will be agencies out there, I probably have to pay more for them, but it's got me thinking, why don't I just create my own team to do it? Once I get the process nailed down, I can hire a content manager to take care of everything, and then I could use this for all the different websites I do. So basically, what I'm going to do off the back of this, I'm going to create 1,000+ word articles, probably more, 2,000 to 3,000 word articles around my different products, which are also my main product keywords. So I'm probably going to consolidate the 2 pages that they've created on my website already for this main product. I'm going to consolidate them together and create a brand new article, use this content plus add more to it and redirect and get rid of those old pages. And that'll hopefully rank these product pages in Google because I have lots of keywords in there. They'll be really high quality. I'm going to create a huge, super useful resource on the website that I'm going to use for backlinks and outreach. I've got this going already. I've hired a freelancer that's working on this. She's been working on this for a few weeks now, or a couple of months now. She's putting together loads and loads and loads of content. It's going to create this amazing resource for people in my niche. So I'm working on that anyway. And I'm going to reach out to relevant and high authority websites for guest posting opportunities and to make them aware of the content and resources on my website. And I'm also, as part of this overall strategy to increase awareness of my products, I'm also going to reach out to YouTube influencers and also social media influencers, tell them about my products, my content. I'm going to interact with my email list and try and grow my email list more. And then to make sure all this works smoothly, I'm going to create standard operating procedures or SOPs for each one of the different stages in this process. And I'm going to hire people either off Upwork or have interns to start with to work on this, get the process down perfectly for creating content, reaching out to influencers, reaching out to bloggers, websites, and getting guest post opportunities. So I'm going to create SOPs for each one of the different stages so I can hire, or I can have a content manager to hire individuals to make this flow perfectly and create high quality relevant content on my site, build relationships with influencers, and get content on high quality influencers websites and channels to increase the overall marketing and authority of my website, and hopefully I'll see some results in the end. So I thought that's what this agency were going to do for me. They haven't. It's made me think, hang on, I'm just going to keep this in-house. How people do it. I'm not going to do the work. I'm going to do a bit of work myself, but not much of the work myself because I haven't got time, and that was the whole point of hiring this agency in the first place. But I am going to spend some time creating standard operating procedures to make sure this works smoothly, and then hire other people to do the work for me. and in the long run that's going to be much better. I'm going to be in control of it. It's going to be cheaper for me in the long run if I spend £840 a month on people to create good quality content for me. I'm going to get a lot of good quality content instead of wasting it on this agency, which I have done. Okay, it's a kind of a bit of a rant. Well, it gives you an idea of the kind of things I'm thinking about, the kind of ways I'm looking to grow my website. I'm going to have a strong content marketing and outreach promotion strategy to do this. And instead of relying on some other agency and washing my hands of it, I'm just going to take control of it myself. I think that's the best way for it. Okay, so I'll fill you in more of the other things I've been doing in next week's video, which I've been doing a lot of Amazon Japan and a lot of pay-per-click advertising in my own Amazon UK, but I'm not going to talk about that here. I'll talk about that next week. Have a great one, and I'll catch up later. Hey, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. It just gives you a glimpse of what I get into on a day-to-day basis running my business, gives you ideas on what I'm up to and what I've got done and my future plans. What I would love for you to do is check out my other videos to get more of a general view of what I do, but also make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel so you don't miss out on new videos, and also head over to my website at www.neilcurtis.me, where you'll see a load of more stuff about what I do in my business and also get some ideas and tips about how you could start your own online business. And then finally, hit me up on Twitter, that is at NeilCurtisMe, or one word, so you can hear more regular updates throughout the day of what I'm getting up to. Okay, hope to see you on those channels. Cheers.